Daily Dose of Daryl. Keep it up. Well, I tell you, I made a trip one time to a place and I saw something strange. The construction of the Leaning Tower of Pisa began in 1173. Originally designed to be a bell tower, it stood upright for 5 years, but when the third floor was completed in 1178, it began to lean. Italians were shocked by the event as the tower began to lean ever so slightly. Now that is quite startling, and it's still leaning, but it's still up. At first glimpse through the little city wall there, it's obvious something is awry. And you know, on this day, February 27th, 1964, Italy announces a plan that it's looking for advice on how to save the Leaning Tower of Pisa from collapse. This 180-foot 12th century tower had already leaned 17 feet off center. Well, the tilt was increasing year by year. Italy's appeal produced no good answers until 1999, when successful restoration began, and engineers and scholars believe that this will help for 200 years. Well, not sure you and I are going to be here, but that's still a short-term solution. But it was worth the effort to try to keep it up. And many times we face things in life that are worth it, but it takes us a lot of work to help keep it up. Now, a lot of people tried to help with the tower, I being one to help. And that's probably, I guess you'd say, a temporary solution that I tried to work with there. Now, there were ladies also, Rhonda, she tried to help. And it's interesting that women can help because, you know, women haven't always been allowed to do everything. There's something else that's worth it to keep it up. On this day, February 27th, wow, February 27th, in 1922, in Washington, D.C., the U.S. Supreme Court decided that women could vote. Now, Captain David Peebles fled to the New World for life and freedom in 1649 from Scotland, and he was a man. He was Scottish, he was white, he was Caucasian, and he could own property, and eventually he and his descendants, when the country was formed in 1776, could vote, but not the women and other people. And this thing that happened in 1922 had started 7 decades earlier. Now, Christ came for all people and to make things right. And he emphasized all people, all kinds of people. And it has taken us, we human beings, centuries to try to get it right. And we have to keep it up because what he came for is worth it. He gave his all for all. And whether it is people working to help keep a tower up or people to have freedom, whatever it is, he said it's for everybody. And he gives us true peace. Now, suppose he came and said, well, I just came for women or whites or blacks or ethnic people, whatever it is. We people on this globe, we have really distorted what God created. February 27th reminds us that it's worth it. And if it's worth it, keep it up. And so I encourage you today to treat all people with respect. Give everybody the freedoms they deserve, and let this be a reminder that unless we do things right, it will continue to collapse. Daily Dose of Daryl, keep it up. If it's worth it, then it's worth it. So keep it up. Thank you for this day, February 27th, to remind us that finally women got to vote, and eventually people of color got to vote, but we're still fighting that battle. Folks, chill out, lighten up, and let's realize God created all of us, and he created us the same. God bless you. Share the good news with others.